go, Jay. Turn it up. Jacob and Bless, what I'm talking about. That's that backcourt I was wanting to see. Let's go, y'all. Let's finish this. What's up, guys? Thanks for being with me today. We're coming off another Spiders victory. And I just could not wait to talk about this game. I got the highlights from the last game going on, but I couldn't wait for Richmond to get those highlights out. I got to talk about this thing right now because, man, was I jacked up for this game. I thought it was a great opportunity. When the boys came out and played well and kept that same drive throughout the game, I was excited to see it. A lot of great things to talk about, so let's get into that. Before we get going, make sure you hit that like button. Y'all did such a good job last time. Everybody watching this video right now, hit that like button for me. It really helps me, get this out there. I'm a new YouTuber. All this stuff helps. Trust me. Any like, any comment, and definitely that subscription. So go ahead and do that for me right now. Now let's get into this. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. Finishing that game. Hey, y'all had it. They tried to come at y'all early. The refs were not trying to make it easy on us. I don't know what it is. Like, refs just across sports, man. I know it's a tough job, trust me. But goodness gracious, there were some tough calls in that first half. But anyway, I want to talk about this backcourt, the Jacob and Blake backcourt. Man, this is going to be something to behold, y'all. Like, they are explosive. Obviously, you guys know about Jacob. Just an all-around point guard that really does everything. And in my opinion, I believe that Jacob is the reason why, this team is going to work and be as good as I think it can be. And I mean that because Jacob's skill set, he can play his game while letting everybody else play his game. And when there's so much talent on the floor, you need a guy like Jacob. He's making his plays. Guys will miss a shot, and then Jacob will get the shot right back from a steal. Like, he's just so important, and he makes these timely plays. And I feel the same way about Blake. Blake is also important to our team. He has a very quick trigger and his aggressive mindset, something that this team really loves and likes. In fact, he can really shoot it. I mean, he adds a lot to the game. You can see the physical part, the toughness and the grit. You saw that last game, but this game really saw the shot making. And I mentioned the touch, I could see he had touch. He wasn't making some of his floaters last game, but I could see like he had it. I could tell he was confident in it. And you see in this game, when he gets to the basket, he's got a bunch of different floaters and ways to finish around the hoop. I mean, he got the finesse. He got a little finesse too, so I love the finesse. Something else I want to mention about Jacob, and I don't know if I mentioned this in my interview with him or any previous videos, but he had 7 steals tonight. I mean, just swiping, man. I remember looking at a point last year in his sophomore year, Jacob was on pace to be one of the all-time leaders in steals. And so last game, I think he had 4 or 5. This game, 7. This is something you can expect from Jacob. He is incredible. He has just an incredible knack of getting steals. It's something that is in his family, but he just has it on a whole nother level. I think his just anticipation and just really knowing the offense. I'd love to talk to him a little about if he scouts things, if there's just certain tendencies that he knows just teams have, because some of his steals are just so instinctual. They are just incredible plays. Be interested to see where he ends up in steals at the end of this season. But this is a guy that again has a chance to be the all-time leading steal leader in the history of college basketball. I mean, that's an incredible honor, no matter where he ends up ranking on that. The fact he's already so high is an incredible accomplishment. And yes, obviously Nick had another good game for us, but shout out to KO as well. He had 20 points tonight. It was really big with some rebounds and some toughness. Love what KO gave us. Also had some nice touch shots around the basket. But what we really saw tonight was a great defensive effort from the Spiders, man. I was very proud of those guys. There was a point early in the first half where you didn't know where the game was going, but they did a great job, specifically in the first half on defense. That start of the second half was just, oh my goodness gracious. And I guess I should bring up that kid now. Was it Newman, whatever his name was? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Buddy Hield kind of released, number 24. Man, he can really shoot the ball. They said he's a professional shooter. That's how they described him before, the game. And, I mean, that was very accurate. Like, the way he shoots the ball, the way he finds his shots, it's very professional. I don't know how. That was the only game I've seen him play. I haven't seen his game fully fleshed out to know if the kid's going to be a pro. I mean, that's too early to say. But his jump shot, I mean, goodness, I saw that on full display. But again, beyond that, I thought the Spiders, played well defensively. I mean, breakdowns are going to happen. But they're really doing a good job. They've gone to this man defense, and it's really worked out for them. Shout out for Grant for playing tough. He was fighting an ankle injury tonight. I think it was his ankle from the last game. They weren't too sure if he was even going to play today, so it was really good to see Grant get out there and give us all that he could. Hopefully, he continues to get that ankle right as the season moves forward. But hey, let's just talk about this win. This is an SEC opponent. Like, I'm not too sure where Vanderbilt is supposed to rank amongst the SEC or teams, but regardless, you know, a team with talent like that, that's a great win to have, you know. Especially again, the Spiders the last couple of seasons had rough starts to the season, and you know by conference play they kind of find themselves and are, you know, they've been at their best around conference play, but it's great to see them start off so well. And again, just from someone that's seen the team over the years, this is their best team. This team really should be good and much better than the teams in the past. You know, I look at a team like the Vandy, what we saw them try to do in the first half, really getting physical with us and just using their size against us. You know, this team would have really given us trouble in some other years, but we just punched them right back. Like, you know, like there was never like a doubt. We were never overwhelmed at all, in this game. So that was awesome to see. I love seeing it. The whole team's so much better. Shout out for you guys really working this offseason, getting them bodies right, you know, coming together. I can tell you guys all want it. So really proud of you. Keep it up, Spiders, man. If you like this video, like I said earlier, just like this video and subscribe. I'm going to have a video for each and every Spiders game this season. This Vanderbilt rim really got me turned up. You know, I really think, like I've been saying, the sky is the limit. I love how these boys are playing. And again, I think there's still players that we've yet to see their best. Like we haven't seen Grant's best yet. You know, some of the guys on the bench, Wojcik, we haven't seen Wojcik's best yet. Like, things are going to get better. This team has a lot to offer. They're so versatile. You know, they have guys off the bench or in the starting rotation that no matter what kind of team or whatever issues they have, you know, they have a lineup they can go to. And I really saw it tonight. There's so many lineups that are good lineups, you know, depending on the situation, just because of the depth and the versatility. And I love seeing that. I can be honest, in years past, there have been a lot of lineups that I wasn't too confident in, to say the least. But this year, I mean, there's just some good lineups out there. So it's good to see. I'm very excited. A lot of good things going on, you know, around here. Coach Chris Geek and Coach Chris Sports. So again, you guys make sure to like and subscribe for me. I'll be back with you guys. I don't know when the next game is. Probably next week, early next week. So thank you guys for watching.